Welcome back. Today we're at Skyline Park. It's a free park. It's county, I believe, and it's in Buckeye, Arizona. And the trail we're going on today is going to be Quartz Mine Loop. And this is a pretty cool for a free park. You got this kind of a view here, lots of parking. And they even have overnight camping. So I think we're going to look at that as for camping when we come back. We're heading north here tomorrow. And it looks like it's well marked. This is the first park I've been to that actually has a really good explanation of the park. So everything's like what they're doing, what they have going on, different activities. So highly recommend this. So far, I mean, everything it has, like everything's free for every, it's like on the November they have the full moon hike free. They have Veterans Day summit hike free. They have bark in the park, so it's dog friendly, and it's for a dog shelter fundraiser free. I mean, it's really very community oriented here in the city of Buckeye. So I highly recommend it. We're going to get going on the trail here pretty quick. It's going to be, it's going to be Captain and my sister Dina. We broke Coda, and because Coda's got some hip problems, and Debbie's ankle and knee are messed up. So it's just the two of us hiking and the dog. So I'll get back a little bit as we get on the trail, and if you haven't figured out yet, I don't edit any of this stuff. I just kind of merge videos together and post it. Hope you enjoy, and we'll let you know when we get done here. So here's a map, and it's very detailed. Quartz mine, and then it goes into the links and directions. So that's kind of cool. Shows you where you're at here. So we're going to do the Quartz Mine Loop.
Oh, it tells you how difficult it is,
yep,
too.
Gives you the difficulty, the terrain, all that. So that's really cool. So this is the trailhead that we're taking. And this is it shows it as a creek. It is pretty dry. It may when it during the monsoon seasons, probably July and August. Some cool cactus down there. I really like the cactus. Here's a trail marker. Let's see what it says. You are here. Where are we at?
You're here.
We're here. Quartz Mine Loop. So
we want to go this way?
Looks like it.
Okay.
All right. Very popular place. Here's a turnbuckle, 2 turnbuckle. So
we don't want to go turnbuckle.
Oh, well, maybe we'll find it. 0.2 miles. I think it hooks to it though. So
okay.
According to the map, it should hook around to it. So
Maybe
we'll
it's
see.
right there.
Yeah, I mean, this place has really good trail markings. It's amazing compared to what we've been doing. Obviously, they take really good care of the trail here. Here we go. So this is a moderate trail. This is called Mountain Wash, and it tells you different ways to go. Lost Creek, Trailhead, Mountain Wash, Turnbuckle. I don't know. We're going to go on a nice walk. That's what we're going to do. Here's another one here. What's this one? Then you got just a few feet away. This is the red-tailed hawk, and it's accessible for wheelchairs. It's so easy. So here's a pretty good trail here. You can see, and then they have informational signs. Like, check this out. Ironwood. I didn't know what that tree was, or bush, and I've been seeing them all over the place. Like, what is that? Well, there you go, called ironwood. So that's pretty cool. I'm really digging this park. Here's a person going up a trail over there. So there's some elevation, which I like elevation because then I can do more views of the valley and you get higher up. So as we do that, we will climb back on. So stay tuned.
And it actually, yeah, I had someone comment, "Why is he out doing stuff?"
Yeah, so we ended up taking the turnbuckle, and it's a 3-mile loop. And this is the terrain you're looking at. Awesome views through here. You know, it's just amazing. And found out about the creosote tree, which is that bush right there. There's a thing on a picture and an explanation what the creosote bush. Jackrabbits eat it, and Native Americans used it for a medicine, for intestinal problems, snake bite wounds. They used it to attach arrowheads to their shafts. There's a million things. What was that, Dean?
The waterproof stuff.
Oh yeah, the waterproof stuff for fix their clay pots. So it's amazing. Little you learn when you come out here. So again, this is what we're walking on. Very easy trail. A lot of rock, but it's relatively flat. You can see the trailhead back there, and then view way back there is the city and the I-10. So, which is where we came in from. And when you turn off I-10, you go right into the park. It's like not even 3 miles off of I-10. It's easy to get to. It looks like it's $20 a night to stay here, but I'm not sure. And I got the website to go to check it out because we might come back. When we come back here, this might be a place to stay. I'm going to walk through the campground here in a little bit when we get around. And it doesn't look like there's any hookups. So it'd be boondocking, but nice place. You got I think there was 12 trails that you could do. And they all seem to be looped to come right back around to where you started from. So that's cool. So we'll see. I mean, this is probably the best park I've been to so far that's been free. Okay, we're starting to gain an elevation, and we're kind of going up a draw here. And awesome views. I mean, here's a wash here. I think it would be kind of cool to be back here during the monsoon season and actually see water running through these washes. And it's still, it looks very green for being in the desert. This hillside's got a green brush. You remember what this little tree is right here, bush? We'd have to look it up, but here's cactus, a round cactus. That must be a baby cactus, I don't know. And there's other cactuses. The Cappy's over there. He's enjoying the walk. He spooked up a lizard, or we think it's a lizard. We never got, his nose was going into the rocks. It was like, we hope it wasn't a snake and it was just a lizard, but not sure. And as you can see, as we gain an elevation, the views of the city below, and you can see the smog down there. So, and the RV park down there and the trailhead. You can tell we're starting to go up in elevation. Views here are awesome. And Dina's enjoying it, I think, and not too hard of a walk yet. But we are going up a trail, and I see people coming down the trail. So it's a very popular park. We had to use the overflow parking. Oh yeah, so if you have problems on the trail, it's kind of cool. You can actually there's emergency markers, so you can call 911, tell them that whatever the emergency might be, because there's a lot of old people around here. And you never know when an old person falls and breaks a hip. You just tell them you're near TB11, and they map it right to you to get EMS here, which I thought was pretty cool. So again, this is probably one of the more well-marked trails that we've been on. So, and we will continue. Please stay tuned. So we're walking along here, and we're getting around this mountain, and there's a wash down below, in the valley there, and we just kind of following this around, and awesome rock formations and views. The trail's flattened out. We've only been in 1.26 miles the last time I checked, and it's pretty much flattened out, and it's smoother walking. Trail's much nicer than the climb up. So we're thinking this is going to go around this mountain, because it's supposed to loop back around to where we started. So we'll see. Again, the cactus are awesome here. There's a young cactus. It's obviously less than 80 years old because it doesn't have any arms. And they say that you have to be 80 years old before they start growing an arm. And then you got a group of cactuses over there. It's got, each one has 3 arms. And there's another one down there in the wash. And another young cactus. Lots of creosote trees back here. So that's kind of cool. And the trail's, like I said, not hard at all. Just that initial climb up, we were catching our breath coming straight up. Most people were coming down, so that we're going the opposite way of traffic on this trail. But if we have to go down eventually, I would think, once we get around this hill. And so we keep going around. And so this little loop's only supposed to be 3 miles, 3.5 miles, something like that. So, and we've, by now, I think we've been walking about 30 minutes. So, yeah, that's where we're at. Stay tuned for more. Okay, so now we've crossed over to the other ridge line. So we came up that way, and you can see a walker coming up behind us. So that's yeah, he's right over there, right across from us.
Oh.
Looks like I can't tell. So another walker's coming up behind us, and we're on the other side. Oh, I hear jets. There they are. I hope I can get those in the frame. It looks like I do. Those are F-35s, and just go over the mountain ridge over us. So there's 2 more. So we have a flight of 4, and well, that's cool. Like seeing the jets.
There's people way up there.
There's way up on that ridge line. I don't know if we're going to get that way, because I don't know where this trail goes.
I bet you that's one of the more challenging hikes.
I don't know. So we're on the other side of the ridge coming up. You can see the trail down there that we came up, and the elevation changed because we came down way down there. So we'll see what happens.
Well, it looks like we're going way up again. That one was mountain whatever, MW for
I don't know.
Whatever.
So we found another trail marker, and it looks like we came over the top of that ridge. We came up, and we're going north now. And then the trail marker says this is the loop, and it goes downhill now. And you can see a walker way down there in the valley. So we're thinking this is the trail that we want to be on. It's kind of a little confusing. And it could be because we came up backwards, we came up the wrong way, I guess, the way the marker is. We have another marker coming at, and if it's a TB, then we know we're on Turnbuckle, but we're not. We're on MW, mountain whatever, so I don't know. We're heading down and kind of heading in the direction that we came, so we're probably lost. And then I was in a hurry to take off, so I didn't grab my backpack or my water or my food.
Okay,
so if
they're not marked quite as well as we thought.
Yeah, they are marked well. We're dumb, when it comes to the markers. I mean, we're like the stupid hikers, left without a backpack, left without water, left in a hurry.
Now we're doing
so
a moderate trail.
Now we're on a moderate trail, but it looks like it's pretty easy. It's all downhill from here, and we're heading down in the same direction that the parking lot's at. So I'm thinking we're okay. And we really didn't want to go much higher anyway. But I'll give you the final pedometer reading. And we got to go a little bit slower going down because it's pretty steep and not too rocky, but it's kind of hard to judge probably from the camera. We're going slow, and Captain's working along with us here, and we'll see where this ends. So stay tuned. Could be the last thing you hear from us because we got lost. We'll see. Trying to get the jets. I got the dog pulling on me. They're in the sun.
So at least she's not living, breathing him because she is with. Are you still taping?
Yeah, I'm still videoing.
We don't want her to see that on.
We're coming down the backside. The dog's pulling on me. I'm trying to video. It's a train wreck, so it's all good. They had 4 in formation and a 5th one flying behind it, and they got into the sun, so you probably didn't get to see them. And I don't cut video or edit that way, so good luck. Maybe you saw them, maybe you didn't. At least you heard them because they're loud. They're the F-35s. So now we're on the backside of, what was the trail we were on?
Mountain Wash.
Mountain Wash. And we had to walk through a huge wash. So I guess that's what they call it that. And we're 2 miles from the trailhead at last time we checked. So we're getting closer. Once we hit the 1 mile mark, we'll probably be able to see the parking lot, I imagine. We're coming down in elevation quite a bit, and we're on the back side of this ridge here. We came over that ridge and way back there, back towards that mountain. And easy trail, as you can see, lots of practice, and it's downhill. We passed a lot of people coming uphill, and it's like, oh bugger, you got a hell of a hill to come up. Good luck. So we might live through this. Stay tuned, and you'll find out. Okay, so let's see. Hang on there, Captain. Quit pulling on me here. We hit just past the 1 mile mark to the trailhead, and we can see RVs. So we're obviously gonna survive this trip. Here we go.
Yep.
I'm gonna turn Captain over to Dina. The trail, as I've shown you, is really, really easy to walk. It's amazing. There were some steep parts where we climbed altitude, but obviously 2 50-plus-year-olds handled it.
Yep.
And we passed a lot older people on this trail. So it's a trail anyone can do. I think it was moderate is what they called it.
Yeah.
And I think that was because of the elevation climb. I got to look at my pedometer here and see what we're at for miles. But I'm guessing it wasn't that far. Let's see. Because we're almost all the way back to the trailhead. And it looks like 2.68 miles is all. Which
So just shy of the 3 we were
yeah,
going to do.
we were going to do 3 round trip.
That's because we got turned around and didn't
Yeah,
go
we
on
think the mistake we made is the turnbuckle. We went the way normal people would go, come back. So we ended up going in reverse, not realizing that. So what we should have done is gone on that trail and then circled that mountain and came down.
circled left.
Yeah, we should have gone left at Turnbuckle, and we're confused with the signs. Yeah, I think I might want to stay here with the RV and spend a few days because, like I said, there's a ton of trails. It's amazing that there's so many trails here, and it's free. Camping isn't, but hey, that's not a problem. I pay more than $20 a day to stay at an RV park, so I wouldn't mind boondocking out here for maybe 4 nights. I think 4 would be a doable thing, and spend time hiking. I mean, do a morning hike when it's relatively cool, and then an evening hike would be awesome to see the sunset. Maybe get on top of one of these ridges.
That moon hike.
Oh yeah, they have a moon hike here. That's a community event. That would be awesome to do a moon hike, and you can see other trails on the other side of that RV and people walking up. So I give this trail a 10, or this park a 10 out of 10, and would highly recommend it. So just want to say thanks for watching, and just a reminder, I don't do dub things. I don't add anything. It's just raw video that I tape. I just splice it all together as we go. And hope you enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up if you do. Comments are great. It's all good. And I'll see you next time. Next time we'll be up near Sedona. So as I document my trip. Oh, I hear jets.
Oh, 4.
I got 4 jets. Come on, jets.
Wish they could see me.
I don't know if I can get them. Oh, man. Don't know if you saw those at all. I'd hope you would, but there they are going away from us. The sun might be in your eyes a little bit there. We got 4 of them. Comment if you saw them, because I can't tell from the screen on this thing. It's so small, and those jets are, 10,000 feet up, so who knows? And the sun kind of got in the way. That'd be cool if you saw them. Let me know in comments if you saw the jets. All right, so next time you see this or I post something, it'll be from the Sedona area. We're gonna go up to Coffee Creek and spend 4 nights boondocking up there. So stay tuned.